Yo, 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 it's your boy MOLO. That's a joke. I'm not going to be speaking like that. That's because the other day, some people commented on my video and said that it lacked a certain amount of, I don't know what the word is, oomph? I don't know. I don't think that my commentary lacked oomph, I just think that my brain was not working on that day. So, I can only apologize. Anyway, this is a slums kill confirmed. I do pretty bad at the start. I think I'm going like 15 and 10 or 15 and 11. And then I get pissed off because the same guy with a bacon emblem keeps camping and killing me with a LMG. So I decide to put on the MP7 and finish pretty good for me. Probably not that good for the rest of you, but whatever. It's my channel. I'll do what I want, Dad. Anyway, so I've just... the Chew Man video just went up, and I think some people are either missing the point or being kind of sarcastic and stuff. You know, I think school shootings are shit. Probably one of the worst things that happens in this world, and I'm in no way demeaning them. And neither is Chew Man. I can't speak exactly for Chew, but I think I know him pretty well, and I'm gonna say, Chew does not condone school shootings or anything. But how come when gun control is brought up, school shootings are the only thing talked about? I feel like people always forget, like, the gang deaths, and I know people are probably going to say, well, that's because they fucking do it to themselves. But, yeah, if we're going to talk gun control, which I'm sure me and Chew will continue that at some point, I'm sure we'll cover the whole range of topics. And people are taking his sugar should be banned thing as, like, comparing it to guns. I don't think he's comparing it to guns. I'm just saying there's a lot of shit that kills you in this world. And I know that guns are built purposely to kill. But I don't think he's making the point that sugar and guns are exactly the same. I don't know. We'll cover that in a future video. I don't want to get into it by myself now because I'm gonna piss people off, and well, I don't really feel like pissing people off today. Although that seems to be a standard MOLO trait. I can piss people off at will. What did I want to discuss? I wanted to discuss esports. Now I might do a further look at this with Pandas, because Pandas does not believe that esports should be considered sports. He's one of those that thinks that sport has to be something where you're running around or something, without realizing that sport is just it's another word for competition. It's nothing to do with how far you can run in a game. I mean, golf is considered a sport, fishing is considered a sport, whether you like it or not, Pandas, fishing is considered a sport. So I don't really get why people hate on esports. I think that the definition of sport is an activity that requires like athletic ability and skill and competition, whatever. Something like that. I mean, trust me, that definition right there is not going to appear in your dictionary. But I think that esports takes a lot of skill. I know that some of you are going to say, COD doesn't take any fucking skill. Yes, it does. If you're playing against someone else that's as skilled at it as you are, it then requires skill. Playing publicly probably does not require much skill, as demonstrated in this video. But if you're playing competitively, you could be just in the street kicking a ball around with your friend, but if he's as good at doing that as you are, it suddenly becomes a sport. I don't know if it should be considered, I don't think esports should be considered up there with like football and stuff, because I don't think they really, I know they make a lot of money, but I don't think they really make that much money compared to some sports and whatever. But it's growing in popularity, and I'm pretty certain that there's going to be, within a short time, some of these competitions are going to be probably on TV. Whether people like that or not is another matter. But I think esports are a sport, and I'd like to know what you think, because I know it's a lot of people think esports is just bullshit. It's just fat nerdy kids sat there with no skill whatsoever. Ether? Yep, that's a TH. no skill whatsoever. And I personally believe they should be given a little bit more respect. I know they're just sitting in a chair for hours. I consider sport to be a competition-based thing, and I think that those guys that are in the top teams are very skillful. I like that it's just COD that's talked about as esports. People forget all the other competitive shit like StarCraft and whatever. It's all COD. That's all I see is people talking about how COD isn't not COD, but the teams who play COD. I never see them saying this fucking League of Legends player can never be considered competitive. It's not a real sport, it's just League of Legends. Maybe some people do say that. I don't know. Probably because I don't follow people that play League of Legends. Which is... It's a game I never got into, really. Excuse me while I drink. I seem to drink in every episode. Good thing it's not alcoholic, because otherwise you people might be staging an intervention by now. What else? Has anyone else noticed the massive amount of people quitting YouTube and then bitching about how YouTube isn't a career and how people who do YouTube are losers and how they should get over it? And I don't know, maybe I follow the wrong people, but so many people talking about quitting YouTube, which is fine. But I personally, when I do stop doing YouTube, I envisage me just not closing my channel, but maybe putting up a video and then saying, hey, I'm done, this is the last video, and then not talking about it again. I don't really see much point in people quitting YouTube and then continually talking about it. It's like the people who say, I'm fucking done with COD. You know, that normally comes out within a month of the new one coming out. And then they just sit and they talk about it. Or they bitch about people playing COD. As if people aren't allowed to do whatever the fuck they want with a game that they paid $60 for. Perhaps I'm just, perhaps I'm a little different to some of them. I think a lot of people do YouTube for, what's the word? Egotistical values. They want people to love them, and they don't like that they'd have to give up YouTube and then have to give up all of the ego stroking that they'd get from it. I mean, I love YouTube's comments. I really do enjoy when people leave comments, and I like interacting with people, as long as they're not saying "fick" means fucking German. Yes, I get it. I get it. But I like to do YouTube purely to entertain, A, myself, and B, I like to make people laugh. I'm not on any kind of ego... I mean, I'm on some kind of ego stroke, because that's what YouTube basically is, an ego stroke. But I don't think I would want to kill myself if someone disliked my video or sent me a message saying I was shit. Perhaps it's just me. Oh well, commentary's over. See you next time.